Congratulations on your purchase of a 1990 Pontiac 6000 and welcome to the world of driving excitement. But before you get on your Pontiac and ride, let's take a few minutes to get acquainted with your new car.
When used in conjunction with your owner's manual, this tape will help you familiarize yourself with the design and operation of your new Pontiac 6000.
Side 1 will touch on standard design features and controls, and Side 2 will cover optional equipment. Those of you with an extensive option list, especially the 6000 SE all-wheel drive option, may wish to listen to Side 2 first.
In any case, this tape will literally put you in the driver's seat. For best results, we recommend that you park your car and follow along. So let's get started.
A balanced combination of style and standard equipment, your Pontiac 6000 is a proven road car that knows few rivals.
The interior has been planned with your every need in mind. Everything from the seats to the instrumentation has been designed for your comfort and convenience.
The Pontiac 6000 LE features improved front bench seats this year with deeper contours.
And SE sedans have cozy front bucket seats with seatback recliners.
To move your driver's seat forward or rearward, sit down and grasp the control lever under the center of your seat cushion. Pulling it to the left will release the seat locking mechanism, and you will be able to slide your seat into place.
To adjust your headrest, simply pull it straight up or push down on it. The top of the headrest should be even with the tops of your ears.
Once you have adjusted your seat, you should find that your elbows are slightly bent as you grasp the steering wheel.
The 6000 SE makes this last comfort adjustment doubly easy with tilt steering. Simply pull the short control lever on the left side of the steering column towards you and move the wheel up or down.
After the steering wheel, accelerator, and brake pedals, the instrument panel controls and gauges are the most important links to your new Pontiac 6000.
The instrument panel on LE models has a straightforward left-to-right organization. At the extreme left is the operational warning system. Whenever you start the engine, the service engine message will light up for a moment to let you know that the warning system is working.
However, if the service engine soon message remains lit or flashes on and off, it indicates a problem with Pontiac 6000's computer command control system. If this happens, please see your authorized Pontiac dealer as soon as possible for servicing.
Beneath the service engine soon message is the brake light, and to the right of the brake light is the safety belt reminder.
When you start your engine, the safety belt reminder light will come on to encourage you to wear your safety belts. After a few moments, it will turn off.
Moving to the right, we see a bullet-shaped indicator. When your high beam headlamps are on, this indicator will be illuminated with a blue light.
The 6000 LE's analog speedometer is next in line. Within the speedo dial is the LE's odometer, which tells you how many miles you have driven.
Beneath the speedometer are turn indicators and the gear selection indicator.
The easy-to-read fuel gauge is off to the right of the speedometer, so you can check it at a glance. 6000 LE wagons feature a tailgate ajar warning light, which sits to the right of the fuel gauge.
On the extreme right of the instrument panel is the LE's Driver Information Center. Here you will find 3 warning lights grouped together.
These warning lights help monitor your engine's coolant temperature, oil pressure, and battery voltage. You should pay close attention to these indicators. Neglecting them could cause damage to your vehicle. If one of these lights should go on and stay on, check it right away. See your owner's manual for further information.
Pontiac 6000 SE and LE models with custom trim provide a more intensive driver-oriented display.
On the extreme left is the Driver Information Center. It groups together low coolant, brake, service engine soon, and safety belt reminder lights.
To the right is the speedometer, and within the speedo dial is a 6-digit odometer.
Just to the right of the odometer is a resettable trip odometer. You can zero the trip odometer by pressing the black button at its right.
Off to the right of the speedometer is the tachometer. The tachometer monitors the speed your engine is turning in revolutions per minute, or RPMs. For wagons, the tailgate ajar light is located above the tachometer.
Next comes the fuel gauge, and to its right, the engine coolant temperature gauge. The engine coolant temperature gauge reading will vary according to air temperature and operating circumstances. But under most driving conditions, the engine temperature will range between 100 and 210 degrees.
You'll find more about the temperature gauge in your owner's manual.
To the right of the temperature gauge is the oil pressure gauge, which lets you know that your engine is receiving proper lubrication. Under normal operating conditions, the needle will point anywhere between 20 and 60 pounds per square inch. Small fluctuations within this range are to be expected.
Please refer to your owner's manual for the steps you should take if the oil pressure warning light above comes on while you're driving.
The gauge on the far right of the instrument panel is the voltmeter. The voltmeter measures the output of your alternator to let you know whether your battery is getting an adequate charge. With the engine running, the voltmeter needle will normally point somewhere near the middle of the dial, although minor fluctuations are to be expected. You'll find more information about the voltmeter in your owner's manual.
Below the instrument panel and to your left is the headlamp control knob. To turn on your lights, pull this knob toward you. To turn them off, push it back in.
When your headlamps are on, the headlamp control knob will act as a dimmer switch for the instrument panel. Turning the knob counterclockwise will cause the instrument panel lighting to become brighter until you feel a click. Turning the headlamp control past this click will turn on the overhead dome light. To dim the instrument panel or turn off the overhead light, turn the headlamp control knob clockwise.
Flick on the rocker switch to the right of the headlamp control knob to turn on your fog lamps. Please note that the fog lamps will only work when your headlamps are turned on in the low beam position. They will not work when your high beams are on.
Between the steering wheel and the radio are Pontiac 6000's heating and ventilation controls.
The top lever directs the flow of incoming air to the various outlets in the car.
Sliding the top lever to the vent position will send air through the vents in the center of the instrument panel. Selecting heat directs most of the airflow to the floor and the side window defoggers. And if you slide the lever to the defrost position, most of the air will be sent to the windshield.
The bottom heating and ventilation lever sets the temperature of the incoming air. Sliding the bottom lever to the right will heat the incoming air, and sliding it to the left will provide cooler air.
The vertical switch on the right of the heating and ventilation control unit controls blower speed. The blower fan will operate at low, medium, and high speeds, depending on the switch position. Please note that only high or medium settings will provide adequate airflow to rear seat passengers.
All Pontiac 6000 models, with the exception of the LE sedan, provide standard air conditioning to keep you cool during summer months. As you would expect, air conditioning has its own specific upper control designations: max, norm, and bi-level.
While max is chiefly useful on extremely hot or humid days, selecting norm will provide adequate cooling most of the time. Bi-level will clear foggy windows while keeping the passenger compartment cool. The defrost position will also send dehumidified air to clear your windshield and side windows. Please see your owner's manual for a more detailed discussion of the Pontiac 6000's heating and ventilation controls.
Many of the 6000's controls are grouped together on the long, thin control lever on the left side of the steering column, the multi-function control lever. In its most obvious function, it operates your turn signals, but there's more here than meets the eye. When your lights are on, pulling straight back on this lever will turn on your high beam bulbs. Your windshield wiper controls are also found on the multi-function control lever. Twisting the end of this lever will turn on your windshield wipers. 1 click for low speed and 2 clicks for high. Rotating the lever towards you and releasing it will cause the wiper blades to make a single pass across the windshield, clearing it of fine mist. Pushing forward on the flat part of the top of the lever turns on the windshield washer. The washer will squirt 3 jets of washer fluid onto the windshield, and your windshield wipers will automatically run until the windshield is clear.
Controlled interval windshield wipers are standard on SE models. Instead of the 3-position switch, the SE has a variable speed selector. Twisting this control lets you adjust the wiper speed from a 16-second delay between sweeps up to the normal low and high speeds of the standard wiper system.
SE models have an additional control on the multifunction control stalk, cruise control. Cruise control lets you keep a constant forward speed without keeping your foot on the accelerator pedal. A full discussion of cruise control can be found on the other side of this tape.
SE models also include standard power door locks and windows. Power door lock controls are found on the front door pods. To lock all doors, push the driver's side switch toward the word lock. To unlock them, push the switch away from the word lock.
The SE's power window controls are found on this same pod. Pushing any of the power window switches towards the rear of the vehicle will cause the window to roll down. Push the switches towards the front of the vehicle to roll your windows up.
Both the power door lock and window controls are illuminated at night for your convenience.
In fact, all Pontiac 6000 models have outstanding courtesy lighting, beginning with an all-new standard light group. In addition, the front ashtray and trunk, or wagon rear compartment, are illuminated when opened.
Pontiac 6000 wagons have a number of special features that set them apart. A rear-facing third seat and split-folding second seat are standard equipment. SE wagons add a rear window wiper.
And all Pontiac 6000s include important occupant protection features, such as an automatic safety belt system in front, and manual lap and shoulder belts for outboard rear seat passengers.
The 6000's performance equipment is every bit as impressive. LE sedans are powered by the proven 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine and 3-speed automatic transmission. All other models feature an enhanced 3.1-liter multi-port fuel-injected V6 engine. The new V6 provides good off-the-line performance and ample power for passing.
Of course, one of the most important parts of your new Pontiac 6000 isn't under the hood at all. It's in your glove box. We've included a leatherette portfolio that contains your owner's manual, the warranty and owner assistance information booklet, and the maintenance schedule booklet. Your new Pontiac is backed by impressive warranty coverage. Details and coverages are completely explained in this booklet. It also explains a 2-step customer satisfaction procedure to help resolve any concerns you may have. The maintenance schedule booklet details the service and maintenance required to ensure the dependability and emission control performance originally built into your car. To fully enjoy and preserve the investment in your new automobile, please read all of the information supplied in your portfolio.
Your portfolio also contains an extra set of emergency door and ignition keys. It's a credit card key because it fits neatly inside your wallet or purse, just like a credit card. You can use them if you accidentally lock yourself out of your Pontiac or misplace your keys. For the keys to work, they must be cut to fit your door and ignition, so be sure to have your dealer cut them. To use your credit card keys, just push the key out from the card and insert it into the lock. The hinge on the card is flexible, so after you use the key, you can bend it back into place and put the card back in your wallet.
That about wraps up our discussion of Pontiac 6000 standard features. We think you'll agree that your new sedan or wagon is well designed and has what it takes to meet your everyday driving needs.
Please listen to Side 2 to learn about Pontiac 6000's exciting range of optional features.